I would imagine that I remember you talking to Jamel Hill and you're talking about the type of fans that you usually get from your character. I feel like that is probably going to change now. Like you said, you're usually getting middle-aged men. I'm speaking this into your future. You're going to get a more diverse crop of people because of what your character brought to the screen these past 6 episodes.
You would think, but nah, it's still like 16-year-old girls asking me to prom and 40-year-old dude asking me, can they hang out with me? That's my MO. Like literally, I've been asked to a million proms. I can go to a prom every day for the rest of my life.
Oh man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but the good news is that your stock is up. I'm scrolling on Netflix. I see you're Outside the Wires #1. You got this, of course, on Disney Plus. You have on one other project I'm forgetting the name of.
Synchronic.
Yes, sir. And
#1
I have
on
it
Netflix.
queued in the list. So when your stock's rising, which means I guess you were working a lot, or you've always been working a lot, but how do you balance having some mental sanity or balance in your life when you are constantly on the go and then stuff like that?
Well, for me, it's different because I don't look at this as my job. Like I actually love what I do. I mean, I've been doing this since I was 7 years old, just not on this scale. So it's very different. It's fun. And I take my beats, my moments to recharge, to reconnect, to check out. You know, that's kind of why I live in New Orleans and not LA or New York. You know, my reality here is a very contained, small, close-knit reality. My community is very small. And the great thing about it is people here treat me like I'm a regular dude. You know, like it was so funny. I was watching the Dave Chappelle special the other night and him just walking around in downtown Ohio. And it's like, yo, it's Dave Chappelle. You know, but it was never a thing like, oh, you know, he's still a human being. So I've been blessed with the opportunity in New Orleans to still be treated like a human being. And that's why I'm here.
That's awesome, man. My last question for you is, I know you've gotten asked this a couple of times, your feelings towards having another Black Panther. But what I've seen a little bit is you know Chadwick Boseman personally. You did life with him, so there's a connection to him personally. Then there's the fans who like saw him on screen, saw his work, and saw what he did with Black Panther, and like they have a desire to see it continued, like how we would see Batman be replaced by another character. What do you think is something maybe we as fans who don't personally know Chadwick and what he brought to Black Panther are missing on why his role maybe should not be replaced?
Well, great question. And what you have to realize is what Chadwick was a cultural phenomenon. What he did with T'Challa and what he created with Wakanda and Black Panther was something that can never be, redone. I mean, you should never cover Michael Jackson. You should never cover Prince. You know what I mean? Like you have certain things that kind of live in their own legacy, in their own lane, in their own scope, and the world needed Black Panther. That movie was something that all of us was hoping for, begging for, yearning for. And it came on the scene in a way to where everyone on earth saw it. So I think that's his legacy, that's his mantle, that's his, his gift to us and our children. And there's so many, there should definitely be a Black Panther, but there shouldn't be a T'Challa. You can give someone else an opportunity. You can tell a different story. You got all them damn Doras. You can just have Doras out there whooping ass. It can be something different, but in honor of him for everything that he put into that movie and that character.
Well said. Thank you for providing that perspective. I don't know if anyone has heard it to that extent. So thank you, man. I've enjoyed seeing more of your personality and more of your work in recent memory. And best of luck going forward.
Thanks a lot, man. Be safe.
All right.
Where is the buzz?
Oh, yeah.
Where is the buzz? You said
We used to be
was
a
mine,
shame, bro.
oh
Oh,
mine.
where